So I'm not a YouTuber. Or anything like that. But this is my lupus story. At 14 years old, I was diagnosed with lupus erythematosus. I was also diagnosed with kidney nephritis. The lupus had already damaged my right kidney and caused me to have something called kidney nephritis. After that, I got treatment for the lupus. At 14, I was hospitalized from January 2009. No, rewind. Sorry. January 2002 till May 2002. I was hospitalized at Montefiore Hospital for 3 months, and then the rest of the time I was at NYU, and then I was taken to a Rusk hospital called Rusk. It's a rehab for kids, and that's where I rehabilitated myself. I learned to walk again. I learned how to brush my teeth, brush my hair, take a shower on my own. Basically, starting at square one again of my life. Because when I was diagnosed with the lupus, I had white matter in my brain, and it made me forget things. I didn't forget people, like family members or anything like that, thank God. But I forgot the basics. I forgot how to walk. I forgot how to, put things in my mouth to be able to eat or brush my teeth or anything like that. Anything that had to do with taking care of myself on my own, I forgot how to do. But thankfully, I kept having faith in God. My mother was by my side, literally 24/7. May she rest in peace now. But she was by my side, and after God, my mother was my rock throughout all of this. The reason I'm doing this is because I know there's a lot of young women out there, and even men, who are suffering from lupus and who are suffering, like me, with the after effects of lupus, not just the lupus. So, 16 years have gone by, and I still have lupus, but now I have polycystic kidney failure, meaning that I have cysts in both kidneys. They still work maybe like 10%, but I have to go to dialysis. I started dialysis in June 2010. So it's been 7 years, and I've just been taking it day by day, waiting on a transplant. You would think it'd be kind of easy, seeing as how I have type O blood, which is universal. But actually, those are the hardest kidneys to get, doctors say, because a lot of people are, type O or type O plus or whatever. I'm not that good with bloods, but basically, if you're type A or type B, you could get a kidney faster because those are less on demand, which sounds crazy because I'm talking about a kidney. But yeah, that's the best way I could describe it. So, for those of you, also, lupus gave me carpal tunnel syndrome, and it gave me neuropathy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what neuropathy is, but basically it's nerve damage. So my hands go numb after a while. I can't hold things for too long. I've gotten to the point where I drop things. my right hand, I'm right-handed, is numb. My fingers, they're like numb. I touch them and I can feel that I'm touching them, but they still feel numb. There's like a numbness to them. So I've dropped a lot of things, thinking that I'm still holding on to them, which is sad. But again, this video is not a boo-hoo me video or have sympathy for me video. This is just me wanting to let others know out there you're not alone, and there's other people who are, in your same position or worse. Because I know that it could always be worse for me, but thank God it isn't. So, yeah. Oh, and last but not least, of course, I also have antiphospholipid syndrome. And yes, it's a mouthful. But basically, in layman's terms, it means that I have thick blood, thicker than normal human beings. So therefore, I have to be on blood thinners. And yeah, because if not, I could get a clot, and a clot could go to my brain or to my lungs or anywhere that it wants in my body, God forbid, and just, kill me. But that's why it's very important. Another message. If you are going through this, I know it's depressing. I know it could bring you down, but try to keep your head up. Try to have a good support system around you, which is very important. And if you don't have a good support system around you, I suggest just, seek help outside of your home, because you need a support system. And also have faith in God, because He can heal you. And He's by your side, whether you know it or not. He's there. He takes care of us. He loves us. We're His children, no matter who we are. And, yeah. And just in case, I know that I said already that I have neuropathy. A lot of people have this, but mostly diabetics get it. No, I am not diabetic. Thank God. I have too much of a sweet tooth for that. So thankfully, that's not in my, my medical history. But, for those of you, if you do have neuropathy and you're experiencing what I'm experiencing, also comment down below. Let me know your experience with it, because I want to know if it's the same for everybody, or if it's different for me because I have carpal tunnel on top of the neuropathy. So maybe that's why, my situation is like progressing a bit faster. So yeah. Thank you for listening, whoever you are. And like I said, feel free to comment down below.